Good morning, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's well today. Today is Tuesday. It's grey and raining again. This video goes live tomorrow, so I'm just filming one day in advance. I thought I would just put on some makeup and we would chat. That's as far as my creative process has got today. Just put some moisturiser on. And I will list everything that I use in the description box. I've got a couple of new bits that I want to try out, and I've got some old bits, old favourites, and I thought I'd do a springtime makeup look with a little bit of colour and try and fight off this winter blues thing that is going on inside my head. I will list everything in the description box that I use, and I'll also put it in a pinned comment at the top of the comments if you can't find the description box. Starting off with some primer. I love this primer. It's the Paul and Joe one, I think it is. I've just realised as well, having got to this stage, that I haven't got a mirror with me. So I'll just put this on and then I will grab my mirror, because my eyesight is no longer good enough to use the viewfinder as a mirror. Very much like that primer, it's nice. While I think about it, the video that you'll see on Sunday was recorded before this one, so I just thought I'd mention that in case that doesn't make sense in the context of what I'm going to talk about in this video. Under eye or inner eye brightener, which I feel I need because I feel like my eyes show the ravages of the weekend. Just need a sponge, bear with. And also the ravages of not sleeping brilliantly because of worrying stuff. We've got a situation going on which I can't really talk about on here. It's not mine to talk about as such, but something that's really worrying, and it's another medical thing. It's not me or Ashley, but it's, as I say, not mine to talk about, and it's just really worrying and ongoing. And I find myself, one of the first things, when I'm worrying about stuff, even on a sort of underlying level, one of the first things that goes is my ability to feel creative around making videos. I find that my concentration and enthusiasm sort of lapses a bit. I'm trying this new foundation, which is from Revolution, have launched a new line of super cheap makeup, and I've got a few bits from it to try. It's called Re-Love. This is the Super Serum Foundation, hyaluronic acid foundation. I haven't tried it yet. I can't see what it's meant to be in terms of coverage, but the shade is F2. It's like a, is it a dropper? No, it's just a glass thingy. Okay, right, I just put some on the back of my hand and then dot it all over my face, I guess. I'm making a nasty mess there. Yeah, so this thing is sort of hanging over me, and I've decided to cut down to 2 videos a week. A, because of this thing that I'm worrying about, and B, because we've got the podcast going on, so that's another bit of work, you know. So doing the 3 videos a week was becoming quite not difficult, but I'm not big on ideas at the moment, and I feel like I don't want to push myself too much. I'd just rather give myself the grace to do a little bit less. If you can hear the rain, it's just started absolutely bucketing down out there. But yeah, I just thought I would not push myself to do 3 videos a week. I don't want the quality to go down. I want them to, you know, still be good. That's not particularly, it's quite a good colour match, that foundation, I feel like, but it's not particularly full coverage, which is fine. I'm trying to wean myself away from the full coverage foundations a bit. I need to build up just a little bit more on my nose and across my chin as well, perhaps. yeah, so I'm down to 2 videos a week, but just for the moment, you know, it's not going to be permanent. It's just going to be a Wednesday and a weekend one is the plan for the moment, and of course the podcast as well. We recorded a podcast episode this morning, which was our most embarrassing moments was the discussion topic this week, and oh my god, it was funny. You have to listen to it. I haven't edited it yet. It should be around in podcast land tomorrow sometime, so the day that this video goes live it should be around sometime, and then it will be on my channel on YouTube if you want to listen. Probably Friday, I should think. I quite like that, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good colour match, that foundation. Anyway, yeah, not bad at all. We'll see how it wears through the day. It's definitely sort of more a medium coverage. I have built it up around my cheeks and my nose, but we'll see how it lasts. I feel like it's a little bit more dewy than my regular foundation, so I am going to just give it a quick powder with my Laura Mercier powder. I love this powder. It's a hard one, pressed even, as you say, but it just gives some sort of indefinable glow. It just really does something nice to my skin, which frankly I need at the moment. So how was everybody's Easter? Let's talk about Easter. It was a really nice break. We sort of had a really hectic first part of Easter. My mum came to stay on Friday and stayed for 2 nights, and then on Saturday we had a big family barbecue. Will was able to join us just briefly. He came down late on Friday night and left early Sunday morning. So he was able to come as well. That was nice. And my brother and his wife came over, and his wife's parents who live local to us. And who else came? Somebody else came. Ashley's mum came as well, so that was nice. We did a barbecue. The weather was kinder than it is being today. We managed to sit outside, which was nice for eat for the barbecue, not for just for drinks really. We ate inside because it was a bit chillier by then, and Ashley did lovely leg of lamb and a joint of beef, a rib of beef I think, on the barbecue, and I did some vegetable kebabs and some salads, and what else did we have? I did bruschetta to start with all sorts of different toppings. They went down really well as well. Mum went home Sunday. My brother came to pick her up Sunday morning. I'm just going to powder under my eyes, to set under my eyes. And then Sunday night we went out with friends for dinner. We went for a curry, so it was nice to catch up with them. And then yesterday we had a really quiet day. I worked in the morning. Ashley did some more painting. He's painting the staircase in the middle of the living room, which has been quite a big job because it's quite a big area. That's nearly finished now, so that's good. And I'm just going to brush off any excess with, I was going to say a floppy brush. I seem to have lost my vocabulary today. Right, do a bit of blush. I've got another one from the Revolution Relove range. I don't know if I said everything from this range is £5 and under. I think these are £3. It's called a baby tint, lip and cheek tint, and has it got a shade on? It's in the shade Rose. That's what it looks like. So let's give this a go. It's got a little doe foot applicator. Let's just do that. See how it blends. Grab a brush. Actually, I think I'm going to get slightly. Oh, it's a pretty colour. Right, do a bit of blush. I've got another one from the Revolution Relove range. I don't know if I said everything from this range is £5 and under. I think these are £3. It's called a baby tint, lip and cheek tint, and has it got a shade on? It's in the shade Rose. That's what it looks like. So let's give this a go. It's got a little doe foot applicator. Let's just do that. See how it blends. grab a brush. Actually, I think I'm going to get slightly... Oh, it's a pretty colour. And it's quite pigmented as well. For £3, that's not bad, is it? I do love a cream blush. I feel like a cream blush is so flattering on older skin. That is really nice, but there is a lot of it. Let's try a clean brush to just diffuse it a little bit more. I think I probably needed fewer dots than I put on. Need to examine that with my specs on. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's really nice. I do put my blush quite high now on my cheekbones these days, as I think it helps to lift the face. We all need a bit of a lift as we get older, don't we? Right, I need some eye primer, which is over there. Bear with. Eye primer. So I have been looking for some white trainers. There are white trainers everywhere. You'd think this would be an easy thing to find. So I'm going to ask your advice on this. What I want is a pair of white trainers for the summer that I can wear with dresses. They need to be wide fit. I have wide feet and I've definitely done with the days now. So anyway, holidays. We are off to Greece at the end of this month. I'm not sure how hot it's going to be. But we've rented an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment. William and Georgie are hopefully coming with us. And yeah, we've booked to go just for a week to Zante. We went to Zante last September and absolutely loved the island, so we decided to go back. So very much looking forward to that. And then we are lucky enough to be going on another cruise. So I'm just going to try this. This is from that same Revolution Relove range, and it is called the Eye Light, and it's just a sort of shimmery eye thing. Let me do a little swatch of it first. We can see what we like. So this is the first time I've opened all this stuff. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we are going on another cruise to the Norwegian fjords, which I'm very excited about because that is somewhere that I haven't been before. I've just rubbed that and it's come out like that. It's really nice, just nice reflective, sort of fairly neutral colour. I'm going to try that on top of the pale colour I've put on my eyelids, just to add a little bit of, not sparkle, that's the wrong word, but a little bit of, do one at a time actually in case it dries down really quickly. Oh, I like that. That's pretty, but not in your face. It just adds a little bit of reflection. That's really nice. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Isn't that pretty? I didn't want there to be too much going on my eyelids because I'm going to add some turquoise eyeliner, which I always think is a really pretty spring look for eyes. I like doing my eyes with a bit of turquoisey colour in the springtime. That is so pretty. I really like that. For £3, that's a really nice little... You could do that just without, you could do it without anything underneath, just to have a little something on your eyes. That is lovely. Let me tell you, I'll link it below anyway, but for £3, that's a really nice little one and done eye thing. The shade is Queen. It's just like a, it actually comes out lighter than it looks in the, there's the swatch again, which is good. Oh, that's so pretty. I really, really like it. And it hasn't put loads of glitter all over my face as it's dried down as well. Sometimes as these things dry, they, I'm hoping it's not going to crease my eyelids either. It doesn't look like it is so far. Anyway, yes, we're going on a cruise to the Norwegian fjords, which I'm very excited about. Now I've got this Revolution eyeshadow palette, which is gorgeous. It reminds me of a mermaid. It looks, in fact, it's called Mermaid, isn't it? It's called Mermaid's Heart. It's probably why it reminds me of a mermaid. And I'm going to use one of these turquoisey colour, probably this one at the end, to line under my eye and my top lid line as well, with a stiff brush like that. Yeah, so we're going to Norway in the summer with my mum, my aunt, and Ashley, obviously, and Nick and Amanda. The 6 of us are going, which is really nice. My dad's sister is coming with us as well, which is lovely as well, because obviously Dad can't come, is unable to join us now on holidays. But But yeah, it would also be nice for my mum to have Joan with her. I've just realised I've done this round the wrong way round. I'm going to pretend I haven't just done that eyeshadow colour, and I'm going to use this turquoisey eyeliner pen. I feel like this video is all over the place. What I usually do is do the eyeliner and then sort of set it with the matching coloured eyeshadow. So we'll just pretend that I haven't done the eyeshadow. I'm not leaving the house again today. It's coming up to lunchtime, and I'm not leaving the house, so if it all goes horribly wrong, that's fine. We'll just roll with it. So I've gone all the way along my top lash line with that, and then about 2/3 of the way across at the bottom, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So yeah, very excited to go to the Norwegian fields. We're going on the Queen Mary again, and I will be vlogging, so yeah, looking forward to that one. And then we are lucky enough to have another holiday booked in October, this one again with my mum and my aunt and Nick and Amanda, and we are going to Mallorca for a week to a new Ecos resort which has opened there, Ecos being the company, and now I'm going over it with the eyeshadow and the brush. Ecos being the name of the company, we've been to their resorts before, 2017 and 2018, when the kids used to come on holiday with us, but this it's a big sort of family, quite upmarket, all-inclusive resort, and they're just opening a new one in Mallorca this year, and we got it for an absolutely bargain basement price, so that's why we're going there. The kids are not coming though this time, it's just the 6 of us adults. So that's what I do with that stuff, just to get a nice little bit of colour going in my eyes. On my eyes even. Right, we need mascara. Have I not got mascara with it? I have got mascara. Right, so I recently bought this mascara primer which goes with this mascara. It's the Maybelline Sky High. I'm on the fence as to whether or not, I think this might be a marketing scam. I think this is just another tube of this in a different colour. But hey ho, it's meant to be a primer. It is black rather than white, because historically I think mascara primers were always white. And when you think about it, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Why would they make them white? Surely being black would be more sensible. I mean, it's a good mascara, this anyway. It's in my top 2 mascaras, I would say, my top 3. So it's very good, but does the primer give it a bit more pizzazz? I'm sort of on the fence. What I ought to have done is do one eye with the primer and one without, and see if there's a difference. I'm sure if one searched on YouTube, that would be findable. I'm sure someone must have done that. Someone with more makeup skills than myself, I suspect. But yeah, that's our holiday plans for this year, which is quite exciting. And Ashley and I are possibly going to try and squeeze in another week, maybe in Greece, in September if we get the chance, but we might not. We'll just have to see how things are. This has given me a runny nose. I'm going to finish my mascara off camera. Right, we need to finish off with lipstick. I can put my glasses on for lipstick, which is always a good thing. Right, starting off with a lip liner, Boots 17 Lip Define Pencil. Can't see the shade. Sure, it must be on there, dusky pink. Right, I'm going to go silent while I do this. One trick I've learned on the internet is not to line it right to the edge of your lips. It makes them look fuller if you don't, which is a very good trick. This lipstick is as old as the hills, and I love it. It's a really nice spring-like pink. I don't think it's available anymore. It's a Colourpop one, and I think the colour has been discontinued. Right, lips are done. And my eyes are watering. The trials and tribulations of being a woman. Right, we're going to finish off with a little bit of spray. Smells very nice, that one. I think it's a Beauty Crop one. But you do need to use it a long way away because the spray's a bit fierce. It's more of a spray than a spritz. Is it a spritz when it's finer? Anyway, this is the final makeup look. Always feel a bit better when you put your makeup on, don't you? I do anyway. I remember saying that when I did it all day, when I did my makeup every day during lockdown. For no reason at all. I just feel more put together, more organised and more in charge of everything that's going on around me, which can only be a good thing, can't it? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this very informal, very chit-chatty sit-down video. I think the big star of that one, I really like the finish of the foundation. For the new things, I'm on the fence about this one, the mascara primer. I think it's probably not worth it. I think 2 coats of the mascara is just as good. So I think I could live without the mascara quite happily. I liked the serum foundation. I'll put it over there now. I liked the serum foundation. I've yet to see how it wears, obviously, because it's the first time I've put it on. Just let me look. Get my magnetic mirror and look close up. Yeah, it's definitely gone on nicely. I feel like the finish is really nice. And I like the colour match as well. I really like the lip and cheek tint, this little one for £3. That blended so nicely. I put a little bit too much on to start with, but it's really blended in nicely. Of course, you can wear this on your lips as well. I should have put it on my lips, shouldn't I? But yeah, I feel like that was really the star of the show. And I also like the eye thing is more subtle. It definitely hasn't creased as yet. Yeah, it hasn't creased yet, but it's just added a really nice little bit of, not glitter, but just a little bit of texture and sparkle to my eyelids on top of that very matte pale colour. So I like both of those. In fact, all 3 for the under a £5 range. I wouldn't say I recommend them yet, but I like my initial impressions of all 3 are very good for the price. Right, as I said, I'll link everything I used in the description box. Hope you've enjoyed this slightly rambly one, and I will see you again. Podcast on Friday or Saturday. Friday, I think, and another video on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.